What is up, guys? TheRev here, and today we are in our second, maybe third video of Week of Weeb, and joining me today is my special guest and friend, ParallelSigns.
How you doing, Dev?
And today we're playing Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. What is your experience with Berserk?
I have completely caught up with the manga. It is slow as shit, but it is so good. You know the pain.
Yes, I know the pain. Guts was on that boat for 5 fucking years for me. He was on that boat for like a week for Chris.
Yeah, I literally read the entire manga in about a week. It is that good. If you have not read it, I highly recommend it.
Studio Gaga? Who the fuck are they?
Radio Gaga. Sorry, couldn't resist.
No, it's fine. I'm just... Anyway, let's get into this. Chris is on the controls for the moment. We might be swapping off depending on how long this video runs or not. All depends, really.
I feel I should mention, I've played Warriors games before. I think the last game I played was Dynasty Warriors 7. But I've never played this game, so I'm going to be starting off on the first mission, I think, just to get used to things.
Yep, that's right.
Right, so...
first mission in this game is done pretty well. It takes you through the controls pretty standardly for your for Guts. Later on, Guts gets... you want to go up.
Yeah.
The shenanigans.
The Golden Age arc was so good.
It was...
Right, so
you can change your outfit and be Black Swordsman's Guts, I believe.
I think I will do that, though, just because it's...
No,
actually, I'll do Mercenary, I think.
That's Little Kid Guts.
Oh. Training...
Training makes him a bit buffer.
We'll do training.
As you can see, I thought we were had Black Swordsman Guts unlocked because he's sitting at the campfire.
But he
yeah, apparently not.
So I'll enter that. Yeah, no, I figure I'll choose Guts for the first mission. He is the titular character after all, and
I don't know. Some people would say Griffith was. Those people are wrong.
Yeah, no, we hate Griffith. We hate Griffith.
I think my favourite macro image. He's kitted out already, so if you want to just begin battle, go for it.
No, I was going to ask just for some context quickly as well, I said, since I've never played this. What the hell is Behelit info? Okay, I know those things are not good. Those things are not good if you've read the manga.
This thing is great. Okay, so in this game there is a collectible.
It's a Behelit.
And for some unfathomable reason, the collectible in this game is Baelits.
Which is... I'm pronouncing it wrong, crud. Which doesn't make sense considering they're meant to be really rare.
They're fucked. Okay, second mission, you have to fight Caucus, Casca, and Griffith. You beat Caucus. Oh, guess what? Caucus had a Baelit. Casca had a Baelit. You took Griffith's Baelit from him. That should end the fucking story.
Oh, no.
Can you think of any better collectible this game could have?
Yeah, there's probably a few.
I could think of one. Just make it the Band of the Hawk insignia.
Yeah, that would actually be a really good idea.
It's like, jeez, man.
So I figured as well, so we're not on a screen just talking, cause I might as well at least run around and try and kill things. So I'm just going to square, because square is the traditional attack button for most games.
Yep, especially with warrior clones. But, well, this isn't a clone, it's made by Koei, so yeah. Square is your normal attack. If you press triangle, it puts a heavy in. For Guts, the way he controls, because he's big and heavy, if you hold the triangle button, he does a strong attack. So yeah.
Oh,
that is a boss killer.
Oh man, this is cool.
It is. It's fun. So your current objective is to take the 3 bases.
Oh, okay. I have no idea where I'm going for that. I'm just killing.
That's fine. If you look at the top right, you got a map.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yep.
I just don't know what anything means on it.
Blue exclamation mark is make sure that thing does not die. Red exclamation mark is kill it, kill it, kill it.
Oh, so basically, as long as I kill things in this area, it's fine.
There's actually base captains. You just killed one and captured the base.
Oh, I didn't even realise.
The base captains are what you're going for right now. You can open up the treasure chests for health boosts and etc. Yeah.
Question: who are the base? I don't even know what they look like. There's like no marker on.
There is actually. If you go around the other side of the tower.
Tower? Oh, you mean this thing?
The siege tower.
Right.
You'll be able to see one.
Oh, okay.
They've got names above their heads, and they're super weak at the moment because Guts is overpowered as fuck. At the moment, he's level 33. He's meant to be playing this at level 1.
Yeah, but to be fair, like, Guts was overpowered always anyway.
Well, to be fair, this is before he even killed Bazuzo, or what the fuck his name is, so he's still making a name for himself.
Yeah, but I mean, he was still, like, highly skilled, even at the beginning.
Yeah, highly skilled. He managed to match blades with Griffith, and, you know, as much as I hate the fucking guy...
Griffith is good. He's meant to be.
He is the dog's bollocks, or the falcon's wings. Did you see what I did there?
We don't talk about that translation.
Okay, I'm going to talk about it right now.
Okay,
because Chris brought it up before we started.
Yeah.
There's a translation for about 20 fucking chapters I was reading. They called the Band of the Hawk, the Band of the Falcon.
It's just bad.
And I don't fucking know why, and it drives me crazy.
It's one of those things where fan translations can be sketchy, and you obviously just sort of have to live with it because somebody's been nice enough to translate the story for you anyway. But for me, the confusion is it had already been established long in advance that it was the Band of the Hawk, so I don't know why they changed it.
Because this was after Golden Age. This is when they did a flashback.
Yeah.
In the middle of Black Swordsman, and it's just like...
I've just realised I stopped paying attention to the map because it's just so fun killing mooks. You feel like a god.
Oh yeah, it gets better later on when you actually progress into demons.
Oh man, Nosferatu Zod.
Oh, there is a level where there are no enemies on the screen except for Nosferatu Zod.
Oh dear.
Because they treat giant enemies with respect in this game. They are tough encounters, even as Guts.
Well, this is the thing, as I said, Nosferatu Zod is like... I think even in the main story, he's still a significant threat, and Guts has overcome quite a few strong enemies at that point. Like, when he first got the Berserker armor, I can't remember the name of the guy, but there's the one with the diamond skin, who, you know, he transforms into something that's got really tough armor. I can't remember his name.
Oh, it's been a fucking while, dude.
I think it was before they went on the boat, because he had the Berserker armor for a little bit, didn't he?
He did, yeah. In fact, the worst thing about Berserker armor is it's the first time Guts seems vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he takes it off, all of a sudden his hair's grey.
Yeah, and it shows just how powerful this armor is, that it's got such a trade-off. I need to actually start running to a place. I'm going to run over this way.
No, right. You want to go up to the sea tramp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why you're taking out the base camps.
Again, I apologise if I seem like a noob. In this case, I am.
He is a noob. If you press circle, you go into Fury mode. That thing is cool as fuck. Do it when you're in the middle of a bunch of enemies. You won't regret it.
Alright, like a bunch of enemies here.
Yes, press circle.
Hang on.
Okay, and now fucking go crazy with your squares and triangles, because everything dies. Once you feel that meter up on the left there, you can unleash another Muso attack with circle.
Awesome.
And it's full. Although you're not aiming at anything right now. But
well, you know.
We can't hear anything right now because we haven't got headphones on. But he actually he does a little line and he loosens up his shoulder before just doing a massive fucking.
If it means anything, these enemies are now terrified as fuck because I just cut open the air.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh, I should have done it here, to be honest.
No, to be fair, it's just you were not looking at the big chunk of enemies you just carved through.
Yeah, I suppose.
Archers are notoriously a bastard to deal with in Muso games because they do nothing but run away. If you've got no range attack to deal with them, it's a right pain in the ass.
Archers, you know, who would have thought the archer class is full of archers?
I'm not acknowledging that.
Hey, it's week of Weeb. We can talk about other anime.
You can talk about what you want. I refuse. You know my feelings about Fates.
See, I loved the Fate anime, and I made Dev watch it, and he was enjoying it to a certain point, but you know what, we won't talk about that. We're playing Berserk, so we'll focus on this move again. So
yeah,
good. That
move is a boss killer. If you use that move on someone who's guarding, you break through their guard and still get to pull it off.
Oh man, this is cool though. This is cool. I might actually have to get this game. I wasn't interested, and as a Berserk fan, that might sound odd. I know the Warriors franchise is a very popular franchise.
It is.
It's one of those games that I enjoyed it at the time, but I never sort of really got into it. But I suppose putting a spin of something I really like on it is pretty cool, because I did like the Three Kingdoms stuff. I mean, who wouldn't? It's bloody awesome. Dev, you're a big fan of Three Kingdoms yourself, aren't you?
I am, yes. I read the novel.
But for me, just because I have this major connection to Berserk, and again, that is thanks to Dev as well. I could actually see myself getting into this.
And another friend who we won't mention because he thinks Griffith's the coolest thing on two legs.
Oh god. So, okay, let's just clear something up. He always goes, Griffith did nothing wrong. And we know that's a meme, it's a stupid meme, and anyone who thinks that needs to be, well, sacrificed to the blood gods, like what happens in the story.
No one deserves that.
No one deserves that. On another note, so, popular subject for you and me.
Oh god, what?
Casca.
Oh.
So, I'm not gonna lie, people have mixed opinions about Casca. Yeah, look, this is the thing. People love early Casca and then they hate what's happened to her, and you're meant to hate what's happened to her.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. It's fucked.
But loads of people then say, oh, you know, it's ruined Casca's character and so on, and...
these people aren't up to date with the manga, I don't think.
Probably... this is the thing. We know that stuff is coming that could potentially make things very interesting.
All cards on the table. We will talk about spoiler stuff. So
Yeah.
if you're not up to date on Berserk, don't watch this video. You want to go a different direction to get to that exclamation point.
Oh, so wait, I want to go to the blue one or the red?
The red one, because that's something
okay.
you've got to destroy. Otherwise, the battering ram will get destroyed, and I don't know what happens.
Well, you might find out. This is me we're talking about.
Right and then up.
Right and then... Oh,
yeah, you got to go up those stairs.
Oh,
that's brutal. But yeah, Casca.
So yeah, no, I'm a big fan of her character. I've always liked powerful women characters for one. Gotta love the warrior women.
Oh no, I didn't think this would come up.
Hey, I'm not going too much into it. But this is the thing, I think she's got fascinating development throughout the story. Obviously, I'm talking mainly the Golden Age arc. And I love her relationship with Guts and how it develops.
You want to destroy that catapult.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm aiming for.
Yep.
I was just going to say, like, Dev, what do you think is going to happen with the upcoming chapters?
I don't know. One of two things will happen.
Oh, dear.
Casca will break more, or Casca will go back to remembering everything and being fine. Let's be clear here. Casca actually hasn't forgotten anything. She's just locked it all up.
She's traumatized, and it's the only way that she's able to cope in the state she is. And considering what happened, and I think it's chapter 100. I just think this is the thing. I'm gonna sound like a massive nerd because I remember chapter things.
Oh, this is week of Weeb. It's the time to do it.
Exactly. This is the thing. It's such a rounded number. I know it's about chapter 100. It may be 101 or 102. I think it spans across 2 chapters, and it's around that mark. There's a point where, because the way Berserk tells its story is... Did I fail?
No, this is an anime cutscene.
Oh, okay.
But not the fucking good anime from the 90s, the 3D one. So one of the 3D movies.
Oh, okay, so it's...
This is Bazuzo.
Oh, this guy, I remember
Dude,
him.
he fought a bear and won.
Yeah, but he fought a Guts and he didn't.
To be fair, it was pretty close.
Yeah.
I wonder if this video is going to get flagged for those.
Maybe. Should I be concerned?
Nah, it's fine. The worst case scenario is we don't make money from it, but you wouldn't have seen a penny of that anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm doing this for free, I should mention.
Yeah, I don't get paid for these.
It's all good, it's all good. It's for the fun.
Okay, so if you want to avoid a trap, don't go that way.
But traps are fun. Wait, not those kind of traps.
I mean, I don't judge. You're allowed to like what you like.
Hey, the only trap I'm okay with is a Stolfo in Fate Apocrypha. You don't know him yet.
No, you showed me a picture though, and I distinctly remember saying, yeah, I'd fuck it.
Yeah, no, Stolfo is best girl. And I'm not even exaggerating. There was a poll about the best female character in the Fate Apocrypha series.
But he identifies as a male.
Yeah, no, but this is the thing. Astolfo still won the best girl category. That's amazing.
But if the character does not categorize themselves as a girl, how can they win it?
I think that's the joke.
No, but there's not.
But anyway, sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. So
no, but seriously, if the character was biologically a dude but identified as a female, then yeah, it can win best girl. But
it's the internet.
If you press R1, you can throw knives.
I'm gonna muse over the fuck through this.
You gotta press buttons.
Yeah, I am. Well, you know the problem. Everything's gonna die again before I get to use it. I probably should have saved it for the boss.
It's only Bazuzo. You'll be able to. Nothing on this level will do.
When is it? Oh, it is full now, isn't it?
No.
No, it's nearly full.
Yeah, there you go.
I might as well use it on nothing again, just because awesome.
You got kills.
Hey, look, see, those guys are shitting themselves right now.
Yeah. Why would you? I can't remember. I think there's a chapter in the Berserk manga, where a bunch of dudes rush Guts, and Guts just does the thing he normally does, where he slices them all in two with one fucking swing.
Yeah.
And the commanding officer behind him is just like, "Why did you do that? Why did you run straight towards him? He does that all the time. Stop doing that."
It's just, yeah, it's kind of silly. The characterization in Berserk, it's a very dark manga, and it's meant to be very controversial in a lot of ways as well, especially for the time it was actually created.
Page 2, dead babies. If you're not cool with that,
God. It's honestly really good, and it's a fascinating insight as well into the sheer... It's almost like an introduction. It's inspired a lot of things. For example, a lot of people already know this, but Berserk is a massive, massive influence on Dark Souls. It's quite safe to say...
Really? How so? I can't tell how.
Artorias' guts.
More so Golden Age guts, because as he gets a bigger fucking sword, it's just like, eh.
But honestly...
Fuck's sake, you can see Artorias' moveset whenever he does a special.
Yes. But no, honestly, it's an incredible series. Highly recommend it. And since Dev did say we would be talking about spoilers, I'll basically be giving a quick, brief sort of insight into a fascinating way to actually start the story off. You actually start in what's called the Black Swordsman arc, and it's an insight into a Guts who has clearly, how would you describe him?
He's broken.
He's broken, yeah. He's broken as fuck. And I don't mean in the power sense. I mean, he's clearly going through trauma.
He is as broken as Casca. Except he's channeling it all into fucking shit up, whereas Casca's like... Because Casca gets it worse. Let's not fucking beat around the bush.
She really does.
She gets it 10 times worse than Guts does. But Guts still has to experience it, but like, vicariously? Is that right?
Yeah,
vicariously?
I think so.
I mean, he has to observe all this shit. Everything that fucks Guts up is everything that happened to Casca. He just had to witness it. For fuck's sake, the reason why he lost his arm is because he was trying so desperately to stop it from happening.
He literally cuts his own arm off to try and get to her.
With a fucking dagger!
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't even... It was his sword that had broken.
Fuck, man. Oh, it's rough.
I don't even know when my Musa gauge is full. I don't know what I'm looking... Oh, I've run out anyway.
The purple bar at the bottom there, with the free neck to the right of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's Judao and Kawakorkus and all that lot. They're not actually on the battlefield, they're just talking.
Yeah, because I've got to do all the work.
They're on the other team at the moment. Remember, they fought on the same side of Azusa.
Of course, it was like... Yeah, I remember.
Mission 2 is literally you fighting the Band of the Hawk.
Yeah, you did mention that. Anyway, so we were saying about the story.
Look at that blood! Look at that blood!
Oh, he's about to be fucking dead.
And we get another cutscene.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, well, this is in-game.
And my outfit has magically changed.
Yeah, because your mercenary got... oh, that's not a good cut.
I have to say, they have actually done this justice. They've done a pretty good job of this. It's also cool just seeing Guts so young again.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was actually doing a rewatch of Berserk with a couple of other friends of mine. And the first thing I said was, wow, I didn't realise how much they actually gradually bulk Guts up through the series.
Yeah, and this is the thing.
Oh, yeah. How's that a victory symbol? Did you see what it was?
It's the brand of sacrifice.
It's the brand of sacrifice. That is not a good symbol.
So, what it is you see this Guts who's clearly gone through some major shit, to be honest, and you get a sort of few clues in the first 7 chapters, and then it flashes back to when he's a child, and it shows how he got to that point. And this is the thing, this isn't a brief flashback. We're talking, it spans about 93 or more chapters. It's a significant chunk of the Berserk manga and story. It is absolutely...
You sure you don't want to?
Nah, no. So this is the event that we're talking about that literally fucks Guts up, and Casca.
Okay, fuck it. I have got to say something briefly. This mission fucked me up a little bit. Because, right, first of all, they don't censor jack shit.
I was going to say, is it actually as graphic as you would think?
It's not as graphic as the original anime, because it's a video game. But, you know. And second of all, to get the Baylet, it tells you how to get it. Reach the target destination within the time limit.
Oh my god, I can already predict.
The target destination is actually Pippin.
Oh, never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah. And the thing is there's a big fuck-off demon you encounter, and I'm like, I bet you I can fucking take that on, because I'm that type of person sometimes when I play video games. I'm like, I bet you I can deal with that. It's immortal.
Yeah, and
I was fighting it for 15 minutes without realising I was doing no damage.
Jesus Christ. And this is the other thing, from a story perspective, this makes sense. Guts has had very minimal interaction with the demonic realm at that point in the story. I said this is obviously a flashback phase. And I think at that point, the only major one he's had was with Nosferatu Zod himself, and we know how that went.
Not true. Wait, what are we talking about, fights?
Yeah, like his encounters with the demonic...
we also had, just before, the Devil Dogs.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about the Devil Dogs.
Only because it says it right here,
yeah,
otherwise
so,
I wouldn't have clocked. Because that character is so forgettable, Because he gets killed by Nosferatu Zod.
Yeah, honestly. But the point is that suddenly, after all of this development, you see Guts go from a child to a man. And Guts always was using swords much bigger than he was as a kid. And that's sort of what develops his trademark style. And you just see him grow and he gets more skilled. His first encounter with Griffith, obviously we know he loses to Griffith. And that's
Best line of the anime, though. This is how you use your mouth in a fight.
Yes. Honestly, it's amazing.
Strength build versus dex build if you're a Dark Souls fan.
Yes, and he loses to Griffith. That's how he joins the band of the Hawk.
Oh,
And...
also this guy's got a bit of a different thing with his Circle Gorge.
Oh, okay.
He transforms.
Oh, but it's Zod, isn't it? So
he transforms, and it's fun as fuck. Anyway, continue.
So yeah, no, he joins the band of Hawk, and you get to see this progression, not just with Guts, but how he changes.
Look at this shit! Look how dumb he looks riding a horse!
I have no words, I actually don't. That is so...
Why did they think this was a good idea?
I'm actually speechless, and that is not easy to do with me. So yeah, he goes through all these experiences. He's literally... One of the things he becomes known for is he's known as 100 Manslayer Guts.
Yes.
And it's one of the most badass moments in the manga, and it's one of my favourites.
I've got it tattooed on my leg, motherfucker.
Seriously. To give you a brief explanation, there's a point where he and Casca get separated from the rest of the band of the Hawk, and this, literally an army of 100 troops comes to take him down. Casca is injured, and she's
We can fight that scene.
We can actually do this in that. It might be a nice one to show, actually. But Casca basically is unable to fight, and...
It's Shark Week.
Yeah, and,
Yeah, did you just got what I said?
No, but obviously I know what it is. I think she was injured as well, but
she didn't get injured. She only got injured because she couldn't
was
fight.
Yeah, she was not very. She wasn't at the top of her game. And Guts basically is just like, okay, I'm going to handle this. And he, on his own, takes on these 100 troops and comes out on top.
One of my favourite things as well is the enemy commander goes, ha, he can't even dodge. And then it cuts to Casca going, oh my god, he's not dodging because if he dodges, I'm going to get fucked up.
Yeah, and that's how you just realise how far he is going. And the thing is to this point as well, Casca has constantly treated Guts like shit. And that's partially because of she has this major thing for Griffith at this point.
Well, she thinks he's actively fucking things up for Griffith.
And obviously Griffith himself is the one who acknowledged Guts and chose Guts. And this is before... I mean, I've never really liked Griffith, I'm not gonna lie. But this was also before Griffith became a major asshole. Like, this was...
Oh, he's always been a little shit.
He's always been a little shit, but, like, obviously, he takes it up to beyond 10 later on.
It's like, you can't tell because everything's going his way for most of the Golden Age. But as soon as anything goes against what he wants, it's just, okay, nah.
The point with the 100 Manslayer Guts thing is that this is also the scene that essentially changes Casca's view on Guts. She realises that he went this far for her, and she realises as well that maybe Griffith was onto something when he recruited Guts.
Yeah.
It's such a significant moment, and as I said, he goes through all these things.
Yes.
He later on.
Yes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh no! I've forgotten how to transform.
Didn't you say you hold circle?
I just did.
Okay, so I'm guessing you tap or something.
Fuck. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna... Well, you figure this out. So,
Oh, no. Oh.
Guts literally goes through all this stuff. He even has a point where he rematches Griffith. And he actually wins. And the entire point of the rematch was so he could leave. Guts sort of feels that he needs to expand his horizons at this point. And he can't do that if he sticks with the Band of the Hawk. And because he beats Griffith, and Griffith at this point has been absolutely unbeatable as well. He's always used to getting his own way, and it kind of fucks him up a bit. And he literally...
A bit?
But, okay...
He can't deal with it.
He can't deal with it, and it's to the point where he would have been fine if he had continued as normal, and he fucks up his entire plan off of his own back just because he was basically pouting. That's the...
Okay, here's the thing, right, is I've heard the best description ever of the Berserk manga. You ready?
Go on.
Right, two guys have a fight, one of them goes on a boat trip.
Yes, it literally is. So, anyway, the point is, we get to the end where they go to rescue Griffith because Griffith's fucked everything up because Guts upset him. And then Griffith fucks everything up even more by being selfish and choosing to become a demonic god by sacrificing the entire band of the Hawk.
And there's some people who argue he didn't know what was going to happen. And it's like, bullshit,
But
he gets
no.
the explanation before he does it.
Exactly, and he knew, and he still chose to. And even then, it's just so...
Having the brand as a victory symbol for Zod makes sense.
That does make sense. But it's so shocking, and... As I said, at this point, you've got an entire band of the Hawk who are used to facing mortal enemies. Guts still has very minor experience. You could say minor experience, I guess, for him with demonic
he fought Zod and he fought the Diamond Dogs.
Yeah, and
I think Diamond Dogs is from My Little Pony. Why'd I say that?
I wouldn't know. Whatever you watch in your spare time is your business.
Oh, it's fine. Everybody knows I've watched it in the past. I stopped after season 2 because
I've got nothing against bronies and stuff. I
wouldn't call myself a brony. I just watched it.
I've got nothing against people who watch it. I'm just myself will not go near it. That's not my thing.
Okay, so do you want to be where? I want to be. Where the fuck's it gone? Doldry. That's after, isn't it? Prepare for death.
So. Yeah, I think Guts returning an old favourite Warm's cask. There you go.
We'll play it as Guts. Do you want to do it?
Okay, I'll give it a go.
I mean, I've played it before, and unless I'm playing as Zod, I couldn't remember how to transform. I'm going to Google that while you do this.
Okay. But yeah, so they're in this situation where they're surrounded by so many. It's literally an entire world of demons, and the army just gets shredded to fuck. You've got characters you've fallen in love with throughout this 90 or so chapters, and you just see them die before your eyes, and it's definitely got a shock factor, and I know that a lot of people will be saying, well, these days that's very common.
It is, because it blew my mind, because you just we watched Fates, the prequel one, and then we watched the
Zero,
one.
yeah.
And there's shit in that's more fucked up than what's in here.
Yeah, and this is
mostly because it involves an underage girl. It's fucked.
It's hard to explain, but the point is lots of people say, oh, the shock factor is overdone. Bear in mind, again, this series is very old, and this was one of the first times you properly see something in this medium, and as I said, Berserk is known for being one of the darkest series. Right. It probably even actually put the screen that way to make me...
If you'd have read the message...
It's one of those things of I'm not really looking at what I'm doing.
Press L2 quick. There you go.
Oh, yay.
Makes life getting between these 2 points a lot easier.
How do... Oh, I can't go that way.
Break the tree. You just broke the tree. There
I broke the tree. Okay.
And again, if you press R1 in combat, you'll throw your throwing knives.
Oh, okay.
Not while you're on top of a horse. You want to get off your horse.
How do I get off? Okay, it was X. Speaking of mounting horses,
oh god, rape horse!
Yeah, no, if you've not read it yet, just be prepared for a rather interesting scene which is set way beyond this.
I believe rape horse is in this game.
Oh, yeah, I know, it does go quite far into
it is in this game. I've seen the model.
Oh, there
I just haven't gotten that far myself.
Actually, I think I've even seen I saw a review of this. I think it might have been Total Biscuit, or it was Jim Sterling or something. And I remember seeing that level. So yeah, you're right. Rape Horse is in this game.
It does have a pretty good line though.
What was it?
It's like it stares at Farness, and Farness is like, "Okay, I just got to ride you to get out." And the horse goes, "You're gonna mount me. I'll mount you." And it's just like,
God.
oh. Fuck! Ignore AI Casca going a bit nuts.
Yeah, it's fine. I've got to protect my waifu.
Is she not a bit concerned that you seem to be glowing with blood? Oh, fuck this prick.
Oh, yeah, here.
Okay, I've watched the bloopers from Berserk because I've got the DVD somewhere. And this guy fucked up a couple of times when doing this voice, and it's the funniest thing ever.
What I love in anime is when they fuck up with their lines and then they just keep going with it for the sake of the bloopers. And it's Crispin Freeman's quite notorious for it, I've been told, and some of the stuff he comes out with is amazing. Vic Mignogna is also another good one. You probably don't know who I'm talking about.
I don't really follow voice actors. I know Christopher Nolan.
Oh, that's fair enough.
No, not Christopher Nolan. That's a fucking director. Nolan North, even.
Yeah, Nolan North as in Nolan Bot in Destiny.
Yeah, and the other one.
R.I.P. your vids.
What the fuck is his name? Oh, the other big one. He played the same character as he did in Shadow of Mordor.
Oh,
He does a lot of voices. He's usually big, gruff, grizzly man. He was Joel from Last of Us.
Joel? I can't think of him.
Oh, let's do my nut in. Anyway, I know him.
But yeah, no, just to give you some context, I forget if you've watched it. Vic Mignogna is the voice of Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist English dub.
I watched it in Japanese, but yes.
Yeah, no, I watched it in Japanese too. It's just, it gives you some context. Crispin Freeman is like Alucard in Helsing English dub and so on, and...
yeah, I don't do vampires.
My more favourite portrayal that he's done is... He's Overlord Zeta in the Disgaea series. At least he was early Overlord Zeta, I should say. I think they changed his voice actor at some point. But anyway, I'm getting really sidetracked again. That happens a lot with these sort of things, doesn't it?
No, it's cool. It's awesome. This is the first time I've been able to be quiet for this long during one of my videos.
Yes, you should have guests more often.
I mean... You know, it's a trial basis.
Well, yeah, I mean...
That's what Week of Weeb was for. I lost one guest because he didn't want to fucking do it because he's a coward. I'm calling you out, McKeithe.
Yeah,
he ain't going to watch this video. Who am I kidding?
It's the same guy who says Griffith is right, for some context. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Ride your horse, and you want to break those logs.
Oh, the ones right in front of me?
They're on the map.
Alright.
Your map is your friend in this. It's actually helpful. If you break the logs, I think it'll help... oh, you got to break them. No, never mind. Kill the exclamation point and then break the log.
Oh, okay. I'm missing everything.
Casca's going nuts.
She shouldn't even be able to fight in this. Just like, this is the thing, from a story perspective...
To be fair, she's not. She's running to the furthest point she can.
Oh, okay. I understand that they kind of had to do this as a bigger map for the sake of making it,
Oh, no. You see that small arena on the right there with the big green thing on?
Oh, is that where
That's where...
Oh, okay. Also, I want to say, in a way, I actually feel this game makes it a bit less impressive. Because, obviously, in the Berserk manga, he fights 100 people. Here, he's probably fighting closer to several thousand, which you've been doing up to a significant point of this game anyway. Because you're overpowered as fuck in Warriors games. I mean, I must have already killed several... Oh, look, it even says at the bottom.
Okay, but something unique for this Muso game?
Yeah?
What does it say next to the number?
414 kills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what it has in every other Muso game ever?
I forget.
KOs.
Oh, that was it.
And even when you're fighting to win in battles against Cao Cao, or Cao Cao, or Chow Chow, I don't fucking know. It changes every iteration. Don't judge me. You're not going anywhere, dude. You gotta break that log so Cus can keep going forward.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Once you've defeated the exclamation point for that particular part, that's when you break the log. Or, you know, if you want to do the most thing. Because these enemies will constantly respawn.
It's fun. Killing things is fun.
In fact, one of the Baylits on this, you have to kill 1,000 enemies.
Oh, I might actually just do that naturally.
Well, not necessarily, because again, you're in a spot where things were constantly regenerating, and you just weren't moving forward, you were just fighting.
Well, I mean, I'd get 1,000 kills because of that.
Yeah, that's what I did to get my Baylit. Oh, don't use Baylits, kids.
It's not good.
It's never worth it.
Anyway, I'm still...
Although, let's be honest, right, Slan, yes or no? Would you bang? She may have intestines, but I can deal with that.
Sorry, for me, it's all about Casca love.
I find it awkward, not awkward, but weird how Guts at the moment in the manga's got kind of a fucking mini harem.
He kind of does. I mean, is it Shirk? Is that how you say her name?
Yeah, it's close enough. To be honest.
She's clearly got a thing for Guts, but I think it's not necessary. It's hinted to be a sort of a romantic thing, but I think it's just more that he's somebody that just treats her without prejudice, and she's really impressive. He's an older figure. I'm not saying it's going to turn into something paternal, but I don't view that as a sort of romantic thing.
Fuck that. From Guts' side, Guts is the dad of the group right now.
Oh, 100%, and I love Dad Guts. It's
Everyone
amazing.
except for Serpico is one of Guts' babies.
And Serpico is awesome.
Serpico is the fucking the dude bro from next door who you can trust.
Yeah, but this is the thing. They sort of are helping to ground Guts a bit as well, like restore his...
You really want to go south.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I love killing things.
You can kill all you want, man. Just
wait, where is? I'm trying to protect Casca, and she's fine.
She is fine. Okay, she will be fine.
Okay.
If you want her to keep going forward, you'll break the log, but don't break the log yet anyway, because you got 2 extra. Don't worry, ignore it.
What, you mean these guys?
No, the fact it says desperate. Are you just ignoring the top right-hand corner of the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that. It gives you relevant information.
So I'm confused.
But those red exclamation points, you have to kill them in order for Casca to progress to the point that she needs to get to. Once she gets to that point, she'll disappear from the map, and you won't have to worry.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, that's sad. Oh.
What?
Oh.
You mean the
lines?
The lines.
They're giving me PTSD.
Oh man,
I'm getting my Vietnam flashback.
This is one of my favourite parts of the manga. I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Keep going forward.
Yeah, I'm just getting these guys. I wasted my Muso again, by the way.
That's fine. It's not actually called Muso in this. It's called like your Blood Gorge or something stupid.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, there's invisible walls.
No, that's cool. To be fair, I'm only calling it Muso because that's what you call it.
Oh, that's because that's what the circle button does in Muso games. It's your Muso button. Cool. Now just run towards the green X and you'll finish this part.
Yay.
And Casca should follow you.
Just there you go.
I had Matt gave the rudest complaint, but I kind of see it a bit with the newest anime.
Go on.
They said they whitewashed Casca a little bit.
They did actually. I haven't even really watched the anime. I'm just sticking to the manga. But
there you go. See, Casca's gone now.
Oh, there you go.
You don't have to worry about it.
But Casca is definitely a lot darker than what they did for her in the anime.
The old anime, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I will say is, and this is back to what I was saying about this mission as well. I understand that they had to make it a bit of a bigger map, and you know, for the sake of the level. But I think it would have been really cool if you just had like this little area with Casca behind you,
but the
and
thing
literally
is,
the enemies rush at you like how they did in the manga.
The thing is they can't do that in this game because before this is about halfway through the Golden Age, according to the way this game organises things, or at least 2/3 of the way through, something like that. And in many, many, many battles before this, you will regularly get over 100 kills. It's not that impressive in context of the game. In universe, it's like, oh my god.
Alright, everything's gonna die now.
Well,
I hope.
At least those guys to the left.
To the left. I do random song things like that sometimes.
That is absolutely fine.
Oh, and I'm still in Muso as well.
Yeah, no, it only gets rid of your Super Muso. You can use it again if you like.
Nice.
Did you target? Yeah, you targeted some things.
Yes!
Nice.
Guts has reached 1,000 kills.
There's your Baylet. Oh, wow, did you see the bodies freaking out then?
Yes, I just did.
Oh, that was dumb.
Anyway, you keep making me lose my original point. I was trying to explain about this demon thing. Basically, shit happens. Everyone dies. Guts is basically the lone survivor alongside Casca, who has got basically. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. She literally gets raped by Griffith in front of Guts, and that's what we were referring to earlier when we said Guts is trying to desperately get to her, because at this point, Guts and Casca are a proper thing. You don't actually know it yet, but Casca is actually even pregnant with Guts' child.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You buy that?
Yeah, because the entire point isn't the baby that she miscarriages.
Oh, you're talking about that. Never mind. My mind was thinking about something else that happened later.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm talking about right after the eclipse incident.
Well, some people are saying that the Moonchild is their kid.
Well, this is the thing. I think it's some sort of basically, I think the miscarriage wasn't a complete miscarriage. I don't know how to describe it.
That makes no sense, what you just said.
It's hard to explain. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again.
Who gets it the roughest in the eclipse?
Casca, definitely.
I meant out of the people who died.
Oh,
Because I'll be honest with you, I think Caucus.
Yeah, he just literally has his entire back missing, doesn't he?
No, that's Pippin.
Oh yeah, Pippin. You know, so it's one of those things of you fall in love with these characters.
You see that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's one of these points where you fall in love with these characters, yeah, but it's so long ago in the manga as well, you do start to forget the names a little.
A Caucus, I think, gets it rough. He's a dick to Guts pretty much the entire time he knows him, but you know when you got those friends who are just dicks?
Yeah.
But you're
Matt,
like, your buddies, so it's like, eh.
As I said, like Matt.
Nah, Matt's just a special snowflake, bless him.
We love him.
What was my point? Oh yeah, the way Caucus goes is he's just like, oh shit, this is a nightmare. This can't be happening. And then a really sexy lady appears and is just like, oh, come here, Caucus. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And Caucus is just like, never mind, it's a dream, don't wake me up, don't wake me up. Goes up to him and then gets his fucking head eaten.
Yeah.
Praying mantis style.
The thing is it's kind of horrifying for all of them. As I said, they're going up against these odds they've never faced before. Most of these guys are just used to facing regular human soldiers, and they're very good at it. This is a massacre, and it's meant to be. And Guts has to go through witnessing this, and he's the only one as well who is actually remotely fighting back still. Judao as well, yeah.
Judao saves Casca.
Yeah, no, he does, at the cost of his own life, doesn't he? That is how he dies, isn't it?
I believe so.
But I mean, like, Guts is the only one significantly sort of getting there, and it's at this point when Casca is then taken by, Griffith, and Guts is literally being held back. He's witnessing, Casca being raped, and, he's so desperate. As Dev said earlier, he ends up cutting his own arm off to try and reach her, and as, Griffith's literally finishing up with Casca, and this is a very iconic panel for me as well. You see the demon's claw that's holding his head down start to puncture his eye, and then literally the panel just goes black as Guts loses his sight in that eye, and it just sort of sums it up so well as well, everything that's happened. And that is really, it's when you look back at the Black Swordsman arc, because in the first 7 chapters you look at it and you think, oh my god, Guts is a fucking dick.
One of my favourite things about Guts is, I mean, I'm fine with the Golden Age stuff, it's all good. We're skipping this to avoid fucking YouTube flags. It's just backstory to Golden Age.
Yeah, but it's still so significant
and it's
well
fine,
done.
But my favourite thing that happens is just after you come back into the future and he meets up with the merchant and the girl.
Yeah.
And he tells them, yeah, no, don't hang around me.
You're gonna die.
The Guts has to be alone.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
So this is the entire thing as well, and this is going into the brand of sacrifice. After these events, and I said, you see that Guts is a dick.
One second. I'm just going to try and show off Nosferatu's transformation, and then we'll be wrapping this video up, guys. Go on, continue.
Yeah, no, we are actually quite far in. I didn't realise the time passed. This is fun.
It's, yeah. Let's just do this, just because it's easy.
Obviously, with Guts, as I said, you don't really understand why he is the way he is, and the entire point of the Band of the Hawk arc is you get to see how he got to that point. And
his closest friend stabbed him in the back.
Yeah, his closest friend did stab him in the back, and the woman he loves literally turns into this blabbering mess who's so...
Oh, she is a potato.
Yeah, she is. And that's not us being a dick in the way we describe it. Literally, if you see what happens to her and how she ends up afterwards, it's horrifying, and it really does break your heart if you love this character that much as well. And it just justifies everything that Guts has been through, and it's even more exemplified when you learn about the brand of sacrifice. So this is the thing. Casca...
You were going to say succubus.
I was not. And this is the thing. When everyone who experienced the Eclipse event was marked with this brand, and obviously Casca and Guts being the only 2 survivors also have this mark. And the brand of sacrifice basically...
It's not confirmed, but I believe the Skull Knight also has one.
Yeah, it's heavily hinted at least. Because we also know the Skull Knight had the Berserker armor originally, didn't he?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
he knows about it.
Because I'm pretty sure as well, the helmet was originally the skull shape, and it later turns into the Hound for Guts.
I'll take your word for that. I don't recall that ever being an actual canon thing.
I'm pretty sure it was the case. Look it up on Wiki or whatever if anyone is curious. But yeah, no. So this brand literally draws demons to whoever is marked with it, and they will hunt them down, which is why Guts is like, no, I've got to be alone, because if you're with me, demons are going to be around you too. Yeah,
but the thing is he acts like he doesn't care because he has to.
Yeah, he has said, this man is a man who is broken at this point. He's lost everything he ever loved and cherished. And the Band of the Hawk is really sort of what saved him in the first place in the end.
Yeah, but it's straight up said he would have died against... If he got lucky that he didn't die against Bazooza.
Yeah, and as I said, you really get this bond and this family sort of sense from them over the course of this 90 or so chapters. So he's lost all of that. He's lost everything. He's on his own, and then he gets the most annoying character in the series following him as well, Puck, who is
What?
There you go. There you go.
He's
bitches.
So happy.
He's so happy you get to show this.
So it's actually the R2 button. I don't fucking know why.
This is such a better use of your finisher as well.
It is.
But yeah, no, so you get Puck following him. And
look at that! Look at that shit!
Puck is literally this plot device designed to allow Guts to keep fighting because Puck can basically heal him.
He's also a plot device to let Guts feel.
Yeah,
essentially. The only reason you know Guts actually gives a shit is because Puck's like, I'm a fairy, and I can... In case you're wondering who Puck is, he's that annoying fucking elf on the loading screen.
Yeah.
He's not that annoying when he keeps his mouth shut, but that's rare.
The thing is he's your only insight into Guts' internal struggle at this point. He can sense Guts' deep inner sadness, and it sort of humanises Guts, because as I said, Guts, his only way to cope is focusing on his vengeance. That's how he is coping, and later on that changes into a desire, knowing that he can possibly help restore Casca's mind. That's sort of what he clings on to.
Yeah, but before that, what's his name? Rickett?
Rickett, yeah.
Rickett tells him, oh, Casca got out.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just... it makes her sound like a fucking animal, but that's how they fucking treat her.
It's one of those things of... She's so broken, literally. It's... The best way to describe it is it's like she's got the mind of an infant.
That's exactly what it is.
She's literally regressed to this point before she went through all these traumas because she's had to lock them away to just cope with it. But yeah, no, it's... I think we're getting towards the end, aren't we, here?
Yeah, let's
so we'll wrap this up. So, long story short, it's an amazing series full of a lot of struggle, a lot of dark things. It will change...
Wait for it. The one funny thing about playing in free mode is
you still get Guts' lines.
You still get Guts' dialogue on the bottom there.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what his Muso's like in this fucking form. Yeah. That's that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit! Yeah, Nosferatu's dog gets one of his horns chopped off by Guts.
Yeah, he does.
And instead of regrowing the horn, he just grows the horn he's got left to twice as big.
Yeah.
And he looks like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he decided to do that.
It might have some sort of significance later, I don't know. I'm actually sad that we didn't talk about the Dragon Slayer sword at all, and how awesome it is when he actually wields it and they're like, no, you can't do this. But I'm getting sidetracked again. So, rounding up the thoughts, it's an amazing series. I definitely recommend reading or watching it. My personal preference is reading it.
I think it's got to be that because they cut out an arc from the show.
Oh no, yeah, you've got to read it.
Do you know what arc they cut out?
What was it?
The Killer Bees.
Really?
The children that got
abducted.
I
remember that. That's and this is the thing. I don't know why I'm saying read it when we've already talked about so many significant spoilers anyway. But who knows? Sometimes for some people, hearing about where the story's going to go will actually make them think, ooh, this sounds interesting. I want to see how this happens. So, highly recommend it.
Should probably point out it's on hiatus again until December.
It is on hiatus until December, too much to our chagrin. But,
yeah, it was really funny because we got like 3 chapters in 3 months. We were like, yeah, it's on a roll again.
And no, it wasn't.
And then when the newest one came out, Chris and I were both just like, did you see what it said at the end of the chapter?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I did.
I think I was in Florida at the time.
You were,
as well.
yeah. I shared Rick a picture because it had dick monsters on it.
Yeah, which is funny as well because it reminds me of the dick monsters in Persona 5 at the well, in a lot of the Persona games, I should say.
It's fine. I've spoiled Persona for people already.
But what I will say is, derpy horse, okay.
Look at this shit.
Why
then? Why? Why did it take so long?
I've lost my point now. Thanks.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it was about the manga going on hiatus.
The motherfucker did a whole fucking manga about sumo wrestlers.
Yeah. It's one of those things of he finally gets off the boat and we're on the biggest sort of cliffhanger that we've been waiting for as well, and he just goes on hiatus. And I love the guy for creating this series, but it's like, come on, man, just give us what we want. And this is okay.
He's just fighting side by Zod and doesn't seem nonplussed.
Yeah.
That's one thing Muso games do quite well, usually, not quite in this case. They have, if you play in free mode as a certain character, they have different dialogue for the characters you're fighting with.
But yeah, no, again, highly recommend reading it. You will be frustrated once you catch up with how slow it goes, but I'm hoping
5 years on a boat, you get to miss that.
He's finally off the boat. That's what matters.
I was waiting for the new Game of Thrones novel after Dance of Dragons for 5 years, and then I was like, oh, Berserk, let's get into this, and it's like, oh, fucking hell.
You don't have much. You know something? I should just avoid things you get into, because as awesome as they are, it's like a sign you're cursed with these sort of things.
I got the brand.
Oh dear.
Instead of demons haunting me, it's series that will never finish.
Yeah, no, overall, good stuff. Very good stuff. And I'm very impressed with this game, as I said as well.
How well do you think Bezuzo would react if he actually saw Nosferatu Zod? He'd shit himself, right?
He'd run. I think anybody with a sane mind, other than Guts, would run.
Well, the only reason Guts went in is because his dudes were getting killed.
Yeah, Guts, that's also how awesome Guts is. Now, as you can see from just watching Dev play, Nosferatu Zod is this terrifying creature, and he's got a reputation before him as well, which reinforces how terrifying he is. And Guts literally decides to take him on just to save his men.
But he doesn't. To be fair, he doesn't know it's Zod until he's in there.
Yeah, but still, he doesn't back down.
True.
That is the important thing.
But then you can say the same thing about Griffith.
Also, I love that we say we're going to wrap this, and I know you're still playing. And
By wrap it up, I meant we're going to finish this level.
Alright, no, I was trying to bring the conversation to conclusion. See, I've not recorded before, as I've said.
Oh, yeah, no, people who have watched my videos before know we get to see this again. We started with this, we're going to end with it, motherfucker. The way I normally wrap up my videos is I do a whole fucking spiel and everything.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
Yeah, even when I do start recording, which I hope to eventually, I will learn from this experience. But yeah,
learning from his senpai during the week of Weeb.
Yeah, and
you're gonna laugh when you hear the intro for episode 1 of Week of Weeb.
Am I really?
Yeah, it's me going fucking. I'm not gonna spoil it here, but well, fuck it, you've already seen it. I opened the video by saying, "Yeah, konnichiwa, motherfuckers."
That actually is really weeby.
Yeah, that's the joke. It's like konnichiwa, baka baka gaijin sama.
This is the thing. I will say it here for anyone watching. I am a big anime fan, as you can probably tell. I've seen so many
Look at this
things.
little shit.
Dev likes to call me a weeb. The weeb is something completely different. Look up the definition.
Oh, for Chris knows I use it as a term of endearment and not as an actual insult.
That's why I put up.
I've seen the weebs in Japan. They're weird. They walk around the subway station with their fucking hug pillow.
Yeah, I'm definitely not that bad. I don't even have a hug pillow. I should get one. That's a joke.
Here's the thing, right? Is I never want one because it's weird and creepy. They do have nice art on them.
They do have nice art on them.
I've been to Comic-Con a couple of times with our mutual friend Makife.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Chris to come again. This is the end of the video, so we're just going to chat shit.
To clarify, it sounds like I've been to Comic-Con. I used to go
He's never gone with
year,
us.
but I've never gone with these guys. And it's actually funny because I've literally known Dev for a big majority of my life.
Yeah, we're old as fuck.
Yeah, no, year 3.
Yeah, I'm actually 90 and this guy's 85.
Yeah, I'm not that young. Yeah, okay. For context, I'm 25. You're 25.
Oh
yeah.
God, we're old.
Dating this video.
But yeah, yeah, it was filmed this year.
Yeah,
that's not much of a date.
Well, no, I just mean when we go back and watch it, and we're like, how old were we when we did this again? We'll be like, oh, we were 25. We say it
when we're rolling around in that YouTube money.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, we go past certain stalls. They sell fucking porn at Comic Cons.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
That's normal. Like,
but you see people flicking through it so casually. I'm just like, I would not be able to.
Well, a lot of it's dojin. Like,
that's exactly what it is.
Stuff.
But
and
I'm just like, I wouldn't be able to buy porn from someone at a convention centre, except for maybe the Bible Black.
Bible Black is something.
Just because, alright? We won't get into details, but just so I could go, have you seen Bible Black?
I've played the visual novel years ago.
Oh, God. And he says he's not a weeb, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no, I've done a lot of visual novels. Going back to the Fate series, my first visual novel was Fate's Day Night, and that was back in, I want to say 2004, 2005. That's how long ago we were talking.
Honestly, couldn't tell you.
And I've just been a big fan of visual novels since. Obviously, they inspire a lot of manga, a lot of anime series, and for good reason. Clanad's a one we were both quite fond of.
Yeah, I've not finished after story.
I've to clarify, I've got over 300 plus hours into Clanad, and it is so good. The wrong place to talk about Clanad, by the way, when we were on a Berserk game, so forget that. But yeah, no.
So yeah, guys, we're going to wrap the video up here. I'll finish my story about Comic-Con in another video, probably, maybe, if I remember. Who knows? So yeah, all I've got to say really is stay safe, stay happy. I appreciate your views as ever. Yeah, I will see y'all again next time.
Yeah, take care, guys.